Evaluate the arithmetic series. So arithmetic series means I'm going to have a bunch of numbers and then add them all up. If I wanted to, there's two ways that I can handle this. I can plug in 2 and then plug in 3 and then plug in 4 all the way up through 10 and then add that up. But that is not what I'm going to do here. That's not what I'm going to do here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say, all right, well, let's find my first term. My first term has me, be careful, be careful, be careful, plugging in 2. And by the way, this is not imaginary number I. This is just saying I'm starting out with variable I and is 2. So that has the potential of being confusing. Don't let it. And of course, the first term, you would think that I'd plug in 1, but actually I started 2 here. So my first term is going to be 0.8 times 2 minus 6.3, and my first term is going to end up being negative 4.7. Now my last term is actually the 9th term, because if I start out at 2 and go all the way to 10, that's 9 terms. And so to find my last term, I'm going to do 0.8. I'm going to plug in 10 minus 6.3. So that's going to be 8 minus 6.3. I can handle that one in my head. There you go. Now I'm going to use the arithmetic sums formula, which says that the sum of the first n terms is going to equal the number of terms times the average of the first term and the last term. Bada bing. So the sum of these 9 terms is going to be 9 times the first term, which I found to be negative 4.7, plus the last term, which I found to be 1.7, all over 2. You run to your calculator, you type all that in, you get negative 13.5. So there's 2 ways I could have done it, and it wouldn't have been the end of the world if I started out with 2 and then made my way all the way up to 10 and then added them up. But I have a feeling this is the way they'd want us to do this if this was on a test and they asked you to show work. I think this is the way you would impress your teacher. I know since I am a teacher, I'm impressing myself so much right now by doing this.